what defines my name. NAS, what defines my name. NAS, what defines my name.
DNA of King James, kin of St. Michael. Polygamous minded, 7 wives on ridiculous timing. They always share the same title. That be the talk. That's foul like a stop in Frisk, New York. At 20, I said I better quit by 30 than by 30. I thought by 40 rapping is corny. How wrong was I? Never would have thought that 50 new songs by Nas would be hard to live. I leave them scared like when they hear their name called, but ain't nobody there. The definition of my name probably started where I rode the E-train, fingers covered in ink stains. Writing was like an escape excited, leave the beat flame. It was Rod, Kane, Coogee, and Chris. Few names like Cool James, Face, Cube, and Rick. That was musically sick.
In a city of spectacle and grandeur, the biggest show in town right now is right here, Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. Today, our draw features 2 from the AFC between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Las Vegas Raiders. Jordan South looks ready for that opening kick. And away we go at Allegiant Stadium. Return coming from the 6. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's a Vegas first down.
Let's see, Kate. Establish a run, cash in on the opening drive, and play from in front. That's a dream scenario to any contest. And runs like that, it gets the ball rolling.
Lamar off the play fake. Complete to his back. Tank Bigsby. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield strike block as he set out. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. Well, you love when you can go from first down to first down, Brock. Makes things easy for an offense, and it is the primary reason that he gets looks that he does.
Every touch he gets has a solid chance of working out just like that. It's why many of these first quarter looks have his name all over them.
One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker. They go play fake with Jackson. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. He's gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So now it's 2nd and long.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
All right, following the incompletion, here's 2nd down.
No, we changed it. Yo.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. On target to his back, Joe Mixon. And he's able to cross midfield before going out.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing, getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Jackson now on third. Into traffic, complete. And this is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. Give him 24 on that play. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Now Jackson off the play action. It's complete to Johnston, out right. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
It sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
From the red zone now. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. But the effort still sets him up with a first and goal.
That's good for a Las Vegas first down.
Lamar throwing again. And he brings it in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders finish up an excellent opening series. Young Hui Koo on for the point after. The point after splits the upright. And the Raiders will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Raiders 7, Chiefs nothing.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Things going well so far. Field flipping effort there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field, and you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
Going to the ground again on first. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, but they drop it behind the line. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also puts the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you can put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Looking for Bijan Robinson that time out of the backfield. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays, and discussing them, and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. They're going for it here. They'll try to throw. It's Darnold. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
As the open man downfield. And that is a touchdown. The Raiders take a 13-0 lead. Koo on now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Raiders drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
Chiefs nothing.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Return starts at the 9. He's got a lane up past the 30. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. He'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. It leads some shuffling around here in the playbook. Aggressive call on 2nd.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. A pistol snap. Darnold has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's a Chiefs first down.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
All right, with Robinson from the pistol. And a nice start here on first down. He gets him 6 before the stop is made.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
It's the end of the first in this AFC West showdown. Our score, 14-0. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. About set for the second quarter. Chiefs football here. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive.
Ready? Set.
Now Darnold off the play action. Man downfield, and he finds London. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. Moving the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
Chiefs. First down. A gain of 21 yards.
Here's Robinson up the middle. And they bring him down pretty quickly at the 10. Even 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Play fake, Darnold. And he hauls that one in. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs making a one-score game in the first half. Quite the strike to his tight end, and the patience he showed waiting for that to break open. That was awesome, and it's rewarded with 6.
You know, it should be simple, Kate, right? In philosophy, it should be simple. Just posture that big guy. Throw bodies at him in coverage, but stopping a tight end near the end zone is anything but simple with how deceptively good they are as route runners and finding that football when it arrives.
Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20.
At their own 24-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. The drive starts with an option, right side. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know, what do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
No luck finding his receiver that time. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Middle. Hey, report.
3rd and long for him here. Johnson finds the football, complete. This is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45.
It's a gain of 23
What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
On the option, here's Mixon. Gets some space around midfield. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line.
13 more
A dose of the
yards.
hurry-up offense here.
That's another Raiders first down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
First down, here's Lamar. Got his target, that's Lane. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
It's Mixon on second down. He has room past the 25. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Trying to the goal line. And he's in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders take a 13-point lead. Who with the extra point? And the Raiders double their lead to 14.
Raiders 21, Chiefs 7.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's first and 10. Here's Robinson to start the drive. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. So it'll be second and long coming up, and that is on the other side of our 2-minute warning. And one from Legion Stadium coming up. Back to the line they go. It's second down. They've got a man in motion. Out of the gun, here's Darnold. He finds Pickens left side. And he is down inside the 35-yard line. They'll head up here, first and 10 from the 34. From the gun, Darnold. Complete. It's Bijan Robinson. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once, I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back, I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, and I just showed you I could do yours.
And he will get this to the end zone for a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs make it a one-score game before halftime. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Well, next to kickers, some of our most prolific scorers in league history have been running backs, Brock, and he now tops them all. Most touchdowns in a single season.
Yeah, pretty incredible, Kate. You've got to do it with your legs, you've got to do it with your hands. It's why, well, when you're a little kid, when you're playing on the school ground, you figure it out pretty quickly. That dude's elite. That guy can run and score. He's a difference maker, and this guy certainly is.
Fielded at the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's first and 10. Play action. Here's Jackson. Connects with the open man downfield. And this is going to be out of bounds. This defense catches up to him near that 45. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
First down throw for Jackson. This one's going to hit the ground incomplete. Looking for his running back there. He's going to send him back to the drawing board now for second down.
So far, this script, well, it's dictated some early looks for this running back, and now you're seeing the adjustment defensively. Not so easy on those checkdowns. Nowhere for that ball to go.
No finding his back. Mixon. Running down the left side. Joe Mixon touchdown.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin-off, pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch, and he can do his damage big time.
For the two-point conversion.
Jackson's going to throw again. Well, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Quandre Diggs with the INT. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
We'll see how they choose to use these final 22 seconds, Brock, of our first half. Here's Darnold, first and 10. Connects on the crosser. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. One play in, and they are already close to midfield.
First down.
Going on first. Here's Darnold. Finds him on the crossing route. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage. Sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
He's got it near the 8. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with first and goal. All right, timeout taken by the offense. 5 seconds left, and they can take some points into the locker room on this final play of the half. This offense in position now. It's first and goal. The final throw before the break. And he hauls that one in. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs making a one-score game before halftime. Drake London with the touchdown. One after is good by Fitzgerald. And the Chiefs get it back to within 6.
Chiefs 21.
We'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, as this one goes for a touchback.
Their own 20-yard line.
Here's the final play of our first half.
Hey, come on. Let's go. Sit hard. Go ahead. Sit hard. Ready. Ready, shot. Ready. Ready, shot. Ready. Ready, shot. Sit hard.
Looks like they're played safe with a run to the outside. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. And somehow they've reached the end zone with no time remaining in the half.
You saw me chuckling. You know I love celebrating that run, but you know what I really love? I really love watching those linemen. And they just get to celebrate. They love an explosive play like that. Doesn't mean a long extended drive, just a whole bunch of celebration.
A touchdown on the final play of the half, and they're trying to send a message here by adding another 2 to that lead.
Will line up for the two-point conversion.
Play action now with Jackson. And there it is. He makes the play in the end zone. And with no time remaining, they tie this game up as we head into halftime locker room. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. This return starts at the 5. And Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. Throwing off the play fake. He's throwing deep to the left side. He had it for a moment, but a quick defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. 2nd and 10. Robinson on the inside give. He gets forward, next back 4 yards. That was Jonathan Allen on the tackle.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Looking for George Pickens that time. So that brings up 4th down. The Chiefs bringing out their punt team. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. Takes it in at the 21. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
At their own 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Play fake, Jackson. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. This is going to take him up and across midfield there at the opposing 45. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's a Vegas 1st down. Lamar now from the gun. Throwing the out route complete. This one doesn't get much. Down to the 41. Making a stop against the team who drafted him was Nate Hobbs.
I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
This one left for Lamar. That one sucked right at the line for no gain. It's going to be 2nd down.
Man, it is tough to fool this defense with how they just react to these plays, Kate. They held that line, the QB keeper, it gets 0.
That draw is snuffed out. Didn't really have a chance, and they're going to back up the 3rd down. So they hurry up here. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Well, his first real mistake, that's intercepted. Travis Hunter reels in the pick. Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10. Here's Darnold to throw. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be brought down up at the 31. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
I think the defense is still turned around looking for where the ball is. Is that QB a tight end? They got that ball out in a hurry.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
1st and 10. Darnold. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. The big play, and that's him 17 yards. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
1st and 10, around to Robinson. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He gets down inside the 35-yard line. They got 21 yards on the play. And that's a Chiefs 1st down. New set of downs for him from the 31.
1st down.
Here's Darnold. Short pass brought in. And they bring him down after the player reaches the 26.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
5 still to go here. This is second down. Now Darnold. Pass is cut at the 9. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. They'll have first and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play.
First down. First and goal, Kansas City.
From the red zone on first. Now try to set up the screen. Here's Robinson. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Gain of 7 brings up second and goal at the 1-yard line.
Only 1 quarter remaining now in these teams' regular season. It's the Chiefs in possession to start. They trail, but that lead is reachable. Now it's second and goal from the 1. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And now it'll be third and goal.
Okay, this defense finally set enough, ripped up that script. They have seen him be way too productive. Time to start fighting him for every single throw.
Running with Robinson. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Chiefs now within 1 score in the 4th. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
Now, how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand. Yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop them on 3rd and goal.
Chiefs 29.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Here's a return from the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense is set. First and 10. They go play fake with Jackson. Has his man. It's Mixon. And this one's only going to pick up a couple before he heads out of bounds. Second down now, 7 to go.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Staying between the tackles with Mixon. And he finds just enough daylight for a 5-yard gain. It's third down.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
And he's going to be brought down here at the 42.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
First down, here's Lamar. This reeled in by Benson. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start to push into Chiefs territory.
You see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end. Because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
A give to Mixon up the middle. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. He is down to the 30-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Throwing now on first down. It's Jackson. To the left side, and Johnston has it. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Offense getting set. Here's first and 10. From the red zone now. Escapes the pocket. He tucks it and takes off. And they take this in for the score. The Raiders go up by 12 in the fourth. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. And if you like scoring, well, no doubt this dude's been one of your favorite quarterbacks to watch this season. And his rushing touchdown, number 10 on the year, he's really had a running back's nose for the end zone every time he's taken the field. Cool on now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Raiders bump the lead up to 13 points.
42, Chiefs 29.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Jackson now to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. They send a man in motion. Out of the gun, here's Darnold. Finds him over the middle. Give him 13 on that play. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City. All set to go now from the 35.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs.
Here's Darnold, first and 10. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Quan Martin with the pick. And the Raiders take possession as he makes his fourth interception of our season.
Darnold's back.
That is just a big-time individual effort, Kate, defensively. First, he takes the ball away, and then he's looking for points, right? He turns from defense to offense, and one more move, and he might have broken it to the house.
First down throw for Jackson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. So it's going to push him back for second down.
Second and 17.
We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Vegas. Raiders moments away from win number 12. Things already looking a good bit tougher here. It is second and 17 after the sack. From the gun, Jackson. Forced out to his right. He's going to keep it this time. And they don't get any help on this second down. Rocky is out right along the line, so no gain.
He only lost a yard, but how many times do we see a team where just a yard or inches short on fourth down? Well, every little bit counts. He's got to just throw that one out of bounds. Don't run it out for the sack.
Third down, Mixon gets it. And this one does not get close. He stopped after 3, and that's going to bring up fourth down. Now whistles and a timeout taken quickly by the defense. 1:50 left to go.
Defenses at this level, really any level, will let you run it there all day, every day, and twice on Sundays. You can give up yards, even a healthy chunk of them. Just float the ball and make sure he's brought to a halt well shy of that first down marker.
58-yard attempt.
And this one had a brief chance, but not a good kick in the end. He misses it. And their lead will remain at 13.
Really, Kate, that miss doesn't change a whole lot about the game management here. The only thing it does is provide a bit more momentum for the offense, running out in need of 2 quick scores.
Caught, nice game left side. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's a Chiefs first down. Chiefs in the hurry-up, trying to get everyone to the line.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
He gets him to the line and spikes it, and that's going to preserve their timeouts. Second and 10. Need something positive here. From the gun, Darnold. That one's complete over the middle. And this is going to get them all the way to the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down. Chiefs in the hurry-up, trying to get everyone in the line.
First down. First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Gets him to the line and spikes it, and that's going to preserve their timeouts. The ball on the 13 once again. It's second and 10. Darnold now to throw. Looking to his running back, incomplete. That play's going to bring up third down.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Here he is to throw. And this is cut for a score, and we are not done here yet.
Touchdown, Kansas City.
They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, I let the QB drive, this ball's going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
And the Raiders are able to secure the kick. Ooh, can't get it back on the onside kick. Can still get a final chance with a quick 3-and-out, though, albeit not with a lot of time for them left to work with.
Yeah, Kate, unless they can force a miracle turnover, and we've seen that before, a 3-and-out is really the only avenue remaining. Defense, go buckle it up.
Oh, looks like the defense got a little too excited there, and that's going to be a penalty. Broke the plane before the snap, and that's going to give the offense some free yardage. So they'll only need 5 now after that neutral zone infraction penalty. Going right side, Nixon with it.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in the locker room and in the huddle is you can be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Nixon on the counter. And that's good for a few. It brings up third down. The Chiefs will use their 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting. About
set. This is 3rd and 5.
Hey, come on.
Nixon's going to get this off his own read. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. It's only 2 on the pickup, and it's an interesting call for them now on 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Now apparently a little too long to run the field goal unit out. The offense staying put to go for it. And they'll let the clock run all the way down and expire. Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0. Penalty hurts them, but they're still going for it here on 4th.
No, we changed it. Hey, ready. Ready, shot. Hey. We changed it. Ready, shot.
He'll throw it. On the move, headed right. And even with time to process Mitchell, no idea what's going on. He's indeed going to wind up in his own end zone for a safety. After surrendering the safety, they're out to boot it away. That's taken on the 7. And he's going to wind up out of bounds, so a request for a miracle goes unanswered. This game comes to an end. The Black Hole can take that party over to the Vegas Strip as the Raiders win at home. Well, we talked about it throughout this contest, Brock. They were already into the playoffs when this one kicked off, but now they're going in with a little extra momentum.
Yeah, momentum, confidence, belief, whatever you want to throw into kind of that recipe. But bottom line, you want to be playing your best football when it matters the most, and they did today.
So for my partner, Brock Heward, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Raiders winners as we bid you farewell from Las Vegas.
Fall back here, get back, doo-doo-doo. Fall back here, get back, doo-doo-doo. Fall back here, get back, doo-doo-doo. Fall back here, get back.
Ball like yellow on leaves. Ball like an all-white shirt, no sleeves. Tell her, put it like me. Blowing a coffee, is asleep. You weak, chic. The web look at the boots, fleet. Headache. Got a hook till she give me a headache. Send me a text, I ain't reading no essay.
Fall back here, get back. Fall back here, get back. Back, 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 back. Fall back, 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 back.
I only like bad, but a thick, it's a big, it's a no, so long as she get really Listen, I don't mean to call you up, cause I don't know that. And if I never call you again, that mean you throw back. We only met once, but we go back, way back. When it we on track, but you can never ever be my man. You a whole snap, you said it on your IG page. I ain't say that, like say that.